So this is the wedding cake from my older brother Gary's wedding and his wife Sylvia. In 1960, he was in the Air Force when he got married, and then when they moved, I think they moved to Lancaster, California, which is down in the desert. Okay. This is the wedding party. Probably close to when they're going to be leaving. Same.
Which car was his, do you think?
I don't remember, and I'll get to. We'll see some more slides. Let's see what's going on for
Just the
that.
wedding cake?
Yeah.
Is it whose house is this? Is this grandma's?
Her parents'
Her
house
parents' house?
in San Leandro, California. The church, I guess. Probably his best man, which I have no idea who that is.
Again? The outfits are adorable and exactly what you'd think.
Yeah, truly.
He was pretty handsome.
He was
Sylvia's just
very,
cute.
very good look.
Cute
Very
as a
good
button.
looking. Yeah.
Do you know who that woman is? That Sylvia's mom?
No, but it could be.
Oh, the best man.
See, he was very close to their family, closer than he was to ours, and that could be one of her brothers
Mm-hmm.
and his wife. I'm not sure, but believe me, my mother was her heart was broken when he decided to spend most of his free time with them and not us.
Is that grandma in the back in the dress?
I don't know.
Is that your dad on the left?
No,
No. Oh, just all the men look the same then.
of course. Yeah. Okay, so now this is in southern Oregon near Medford, really called Sam's Valley. When my grandfather retired, which is my mother's father,
Is it working?
it was.
Yeah, but, oh, wait.
There we go. So that's my grandfather. His name was Bert. That's his wife, Ethel. It's my mother's parents. Now that's her stepfather because her father died in around 1918 or so from, I think, the Spanish flu. She was born, my mother, in 1917. And that's her sister, Joan, that's her name, Joan, and she is the actual biological daughter of Bert,
Those two.
Albert, and Ethel. I think this is her husband at the time. He was she was a classical pianist. I think he taught music also in Merced. This is my mother's brother, who was 2 years younger than her. That's his wife. This is Roy. I can't remember his wife's name. This is their oldest daughter, Sharon, and this is Linda. This is me and Keith.
You guys can't stand still for a second, can you?
No. This is our house in Mountain View, I guess. Yeah. 1,200 square foot. It was on the corner. Those cars, oh my goodness.
Mountain View, that's worth 2-3 million now.
Yeah. That house
It really is, yeah. It was and these are ginkgo trees that the city put these ginkgo trees in on every street in this development. Really a lovely, nice neighborhood. All the schools were within walking distance except for the high school. Yeah, it was a nice house.
Very nice.
Three bedroom, no basement.
This
Double
is
card.
California, how many basements?
No. Yeah. Across the street was an orchard of plums and cherries and apricots. Spent a lot of time over there. Smoking.
is smoking.
Smoking, yeah. And that's Roy, Evelyn, Sharon, and Linda, my mother's brother and his family.
And this is on your grandpa's property, probably?
Yes,
Oh,
that's
thank
all
you.
of us again.
Oh, look, you guys are behaving in your
Yeah.
matching shirts. Hey, this is the
So
same
my-
day of the picture you have in your kitchen. Look at the shirts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Look, the fishing one?
Well, I don't know, but
Okay.
you guys are wearing the same shirts.
So my father must be taking the picture. Obviously, he's not in it. Okay. So I think my mother was a bit of a rebel.
No
But
way.
she moved out of the house as soon as she could
Yeah.
and married my sister and brother's father.
Do you know his name?
No. And I think got pregnant with Pat and Gary. Kicked him out because he was an alcoholic. There's Joan and her husband. My mother really liked him
Yeah.
a lot, and my dad too. They're very smart people, fun. She was, in a sense, my mother's, as she tells it, raised her
Yeah.
because my mother was so much older. There's,
And then Pat did the same for you, and he.
no, I don't think. I think my mother was pretty involved, but yeah, Pat did have a lot to do about her upbringing as far as taking care of us. Now Sharon lives in Coos Bay, and that's the last place her father was. He was a sheriff in Coos Bay, and he probably until he retired and died. And Linda lives nearby in Coos Bay.
Oh.
Not sure what that is. If that's Mount Hood or Mount Shasta or Mount Lassen or not sure.
Oop, cannot see that one.
Okay, well, then just go to the next one. Oh,
There.
there's my dad.
See that picture, Dad?
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good picture.
Yeah.
It's always so much fun dressing alike. Oh, yeah.
You hated that.
No, I didn't hate it. Didn't care.
Oh.
There's Bert and Ethel.
Those are perfect names.
Yeah. And this was probably one of the many places on the Rogue River or Mackenzie River that we would drive up from Northern California every year to camp and fish. It was very pristine in a sense. No improved campgrounds, no showers, none of that stuff. So we would make our own shower.
Yeah. Do you remember there being a lot more bugs then?
No, I don't remember that at all. Don't know what this is.
It's a bush.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So this is some of the, oh, we had the best camping stuff. There's our Coleman stove. It was a 3-burner stove that my mother would actually make cakes on. She had a thing that would sit on top as an oven.
Mm-hmm.
Heavier and heck cooler.
Yeah.
Another heavy one. I don't know what this is. I have no idea. This is,
You don't know who that is, or?
I don't know. I don't know who that is, but that's my mother.
Yeah.
Don't know if we're camping or picnicking because there's some other things back here. Not sure what that is, but
There's little cabins in the
that
background, it looks like.
there's a pump for our air mattresses. Yeah.
Oh, you had air mattresses.
Yes, we did.
Fancy.
Pretty river picture.
Nice picture. There's a Coleman lantern.
Picture of a Coleman
Just in case you want to
lantern.
know what they used to look like. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
It was very important Coleman lantern. Very
Yeah, that's-
important.
So this is obviously at night.
Looks like a kitchen setup.
Yeah, it looks like there's a fire pit or something.
Yeah. Look at all those dishes.
Yeah. Oh, we took everything. There wasn't a lot of plastic stuff at the time. And camping was a real rugged experience, you know.
Mhm.
No cots or any of that stuff.
Oh yeah.
When we first started going, we didn't know what we were going to like. So my father rented down mummy bags from the Navy. I think he could have them for 99 years or something crazy like that. But that's what we started out with until we figured out what we really wanted, and then they started buying stuff.
So this is what a forest used to look like.
Yeah. Yeah. Must be
Yeah, someone's underwears.
drying stuff out. Oh, this is hilarious. Why my father thought this was important. But we would be driving down roads like this in the Lincoln.
Wow. Oh, who's that?
Somebody overlooking the river.
Just put my glasses on. That must be you.
Playing in the water.
Yeah, you can see the red hue to your hair.
Yeah. So I don't think my sisters had come with us on this trip. She wasn't an outdoor person, but she did go on one trip with us. And at night was always scared.
Oh, poor thing.
Yeah. It didn't help that she had twin brothers that would torment her if she went to the bathroom in the woods.
Yeah.
We'd throw rocks in her vicinity, and she was sure it was a Sasquatch or something.
You guys were horrible.
We were. This looks like some kind of a formal celebration. I couldn't tell you what it is, though.
Look at those lamps on the table.
Yeah.
Interesting. Is that a...
Aunt Jemima.
Huh?
Aunt Jemima.
Is that a magazine or what they're reading?
It
or-
a menu.
It looks like a menu.
It looks like a menu.
So they're at Aunt Jemima's.
Oh, Dinah's. It's called Dinah's. I can read that on the menu. So that must have been the restaurant. You know, no discrimination or systemic racism there.
Yeah, their segregation was still in place
Yeah.
in '60, right?
This looks, well, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Nothing there. Looks like they're dancing, I guess.
Oh, there's a better picture of it. Those lamps are amazing.
Yeah, now this looks like, this thing isn't working. Gary and Sylvia. So this could have been a rehearsal dinner
Oh yeah.
or something like that. Because that looks like them. Yeah, same thing. So, not sure, but this is
Wow, that dog is so pregnant.
probably the dog that lived across the street that killed 2 guinea pigs in my backyard.
Oh.
That crushed my father because he loved those 2 guinea pigs, and he'd let them run around the backyard eating grass and stuff, and somehow this dog got in and killed them both. But I don't know who the girl is.
That is a very pregnant dog.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that thing can move. Well, that's neat to know about your dad.
Okay, so we'll stop this.